everyone, and welcome to my channel. It's been a couple weeks now since I've put out a video, and honestly, part of that reason is because of everything that's going on in our world right now. I don't know about you, but I know that there have been days where I'm really hopeful and I'm really encouraged and I feel positive about what's to come. And then there's other days where I feel anxious and discouraged and just a little bit down. And so I've struggled a little bit with coming up with motivation and even ideas for videos just because my brain has been so overwhelmed about what is happening. And I'm sure many of you guys can relate. But I thought that it was time that I did a video. So today I want to show you a little bit about how we've been coping and what we've been doing to get through quarantine or lockdown. And also I want to show you a couple new things that we have been working on at the homestead. And so the first thing I want to do is I want to take you outside and I want to show you a new addition we have to the homestead. It's almost 2 weeks now since we added these two little new additions to our homestead. So let's go outside and I'll show you what it is. So this is one of our newest additions to the homestead. And you can hear the other little guy. And this guy, which is actually, this is a girl actually, and her name is Dusty. And yes, my kids were the ones to name them. They've been such a ray of sunshine in the middle of everything that's going on, and they've kept us kind of distracted from the virus. And so this is our first time having lambs, and something tells me we're gonna have lambs here on this homestead for a long time. We just love them already. Let's see if I can get the other little guy. So this is Kevin Christopher, and I think he actually has a third name, but I'd have to ask my kids because I totally forget that name. So, and yeah, it's just been an amazing experience already, and they just sound so cute. I just love it. So these are our new little guys on the homestead. So the other thing that we have been working on, or I should say my husband has been working on, because honestly I've done nothing. It's that royal we talk about. Anyways, he built me this cold frame, and I wanted to be able to grow our lettuce and our greens sooner, especially with everything going on in the grocery stores. I wanted to avoid going to the grocery store as often, and honestly lettuce is one of those things that brings me to the grocery store quite frequently because you can't really stock up on it. It doesn't keep well, and we enjoy eating it, and so we go through it fast. And so I just thought if we could grow it earlier and extend our growing season, then I could avoid the grocery store a little sooner and a little more often. Now, we just built it out of materials we had lying around, so it actually cost us nothing to make. And I'll just open it up here, and there's already things growing. These are actually, I don't know if you can see that, but they're actually, they're seedlings that a friend of mine gave me that she had started growing, but I actually have little greens popping up from the seeds I planted not even a week ago. And we literally have had snow the past few days, and so I wasn't sure how it was gonna do, but things are growing, so I'm really excited. We just used plastic on the frame. You can use old windows as well, which I would love to do eventually just because I love the look, but we wanted to use what we had lying around, and we didn't have any windows. So my husband built the frame, and then he stapled this thick plastic to it, and then he had some hinges lying around, and he just hinged it to a board on the back. So I'll just show you the side of it, and you can kind of get an idea of how you build it up. And so as you can see here, he He built the frame around at the bottom, and then for the wood up here he attached to it, he cut it on an angle so that it can absorb more sunlight. You want to have it on an angle. The only thing that we thought of afterwards is that we may have wished that we made it taller just as the lettuce grows. We may run into a problem that way, but that's something that we could easily fix, so we may do that. I've also seen people do it where they have hoops on the top. They make the frame out of hoops, and so it allows for room for the vegetables to grow. For us at the beginning, it won't matter because when it gets warmer, we'll have this open anyways. It will be more of an issue if we want to extend the growing season into the fall. Then we will need to be able to put the cover on it. So if you're building a cold frame, that's maybe something you want to take into consideration. I am going to link below. I did do a blog post on it, and I will link that below. Just to give a little more of an explanation of cold frames, but so far we are really happy with it. So it is week 5 of quarantine or lockdown or whatever you want to call it, and we're just coping the best way we can. We are a family who doesn't go out much as it is, but we're still affected and we still feel the stress of what is going on. I'm trying to stick to as much routine as I can, keeping myself busy with work and just the responsibilities that need to be done around here. Trying to make sure that I keep exercising to keep my mental health in check, just from being home so much. And we're doing the same for the kids. We're trying to keep them busy. We are continuing our lessons, and we are doing piano, and we're spending a lot of time on mental health. And honestly, mental health is becoming a priority above academics, because we are in a health crisis in our world right now, and right now the kids just need extra cuddles and extra attention because they are feeling the weight of what's going on as well. You know, just a few weeks ago or a month and a half ago now, they could go to their extracurriculars and they could go to church and they could see their friends. And now, you know, I can't even take them into the store to try to keep everyone safe. And so we are just trying to keep their spirits up. We're spending a lot of time outdoors and getting a lot of fresh air and just enjoying nature right now. That is a big priority whenever we can. Right now for us, it's been a great time to finish up on projects or start new projects. We have a little more time at home, and so we're busy getting the gardens ready and just preparing for what will be a busy season on the homestead. This is the time of year where we prepare for all that will come in the next few months with our vegetables and our raising of some of our own meat. And so we are